I'm good, man. Good. Going for a morning walk. That's all. Just have a morning walk. Get some air. It's nice here. Yeah. Yep. This is it. Yep. I'm apparently the worst person in the world, the worst person in the world. Never see or hear or whatever. That's apparently what I am. Yeah. That's the picture being painted anyway. And man doesn't have any chance, man. Like none. What's that guy yelling about, dude? You hear that? Oh, it's our crazy friend. He's the one doing all the yelling out. You know that guy that always walks past me and he's like homeless or something? I don't know. There's always someone in a worse spot than you, boys. You may have it bad, but there's always someone that's got it in a worse spot than you. He's still yelling, brother. I wonder what he's yelling about. Can't hear anything, I'm afraid. I don't know, man, he stops yelling when I'm there. He gets embarrassed. I don't know what the fuck, man. Anyway, no reason to walk the same way. I think I'll just walk the opposite way. Oh, gosh. I always just go for a walk, you know, just get out of the house for a little while, and I always recommend that if you're not feeling, you know, just to get out, go walk. You don't have to be rich to go for a walk. You don't have to be rich to go to the beach. You don't have to be rich to go to the park. You know what I mean? There are activities you can do that doesn't cost you a fortune. Well, after 7 months of waiting, there's the Lord Dobby, mate. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbour. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbour? Well, welcome to what I call the Lord Dobby Sacrifice Week, where Lord Dobby will be sacrificed. It's going to be a huge event. We're all looking forward to it. Help the old bloke out if you wouldn't mind. lorddobbyking@gmail.com is my PayPal. lorddobbyking@gmail.com. This is the 1 week we've all been, I've been waiting for. Top sort, mate. Okay, now.
Achieved all our goals and targets. I'm an 8. That's what you put, and then you can go and be your
New Zealand chicks are nice, eh? I had a New Zealand chick once. Girlfriend. I'm not really a girlfriend. But she was nice. Very friendly. New Zealand chicks are nice. Anyway, I just go for a walk, clear my mind for the morning. You know, I advise you to do the same if you need to, buddy. You know, you got some serious things happening, so you need to keep your mind right. You know, they've all got me fried and quartered, mate, and drawn. As far as I can tell, I'm like the worst guy in the world. I'm like the worst, you know. You wouldn't believe how they've got it all pictured up. So, try not to read those things about it that they write about you. Try not to believe in them. You know, you've never met any of these people. You don't know these people, and they've all write their opinions about you or say something about you. They can't possibly know you, okay? They can surmise whatever they like from what someone else says, but they don't actually have never met you. They've never spoken to you, okay? So that's why I'm trying not to let it get to me. There's a lot of things written in there by people I've never met, mate. You know, they've got their little opinions in there, and they seem pretty pissed off at me, mate. And I've never met them. I've never met them, okay? I've never had two seconds conversation, but apparently they can tell me what I am, what I'm not, and how I'm feeling and what I'm not feeling. I find it amazing that men are not supposed to feel anything. We're not supposed to feel anything, boys. You know, you're not supposed to miss your children or anything like that. You know, like you know, it's just insane. I don't understand their logic. You know, it's like only a woman can feel. Only a woman can deal with that. You know, only a woman has the right to miss their children. You know. I've never been accused of so many things, mate, in my entire existence until now. I mean, you know, if their car wheel fell off, it would be my fault, okay? All right? It would be my fault. Whatever's going on in their life is my fault. You know, it's nothing to do with them. They're perfect. It's always the man, mate. We are like their scapegoat. We're like the ones, you know, that just we have to take the fall. And you don't necessarily have to be a bad person, bro. You really don't. You know, it's not like you're a bad person. Sorry, miss, didn't mean to scare you.
No, you're right. All good.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, scared the lady. Yeah, you're not necessarily the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So, or that's how I feel anyway. I feel men get painted in that way. We really don't have a whole lot of fucking choice. Sorry for swearing. We can have all of the reports you like, mate. You can have all of the good stuff, and they'll just find one little thing and whatever, and they'll stick to that. You know, look what I've got. Look. You know, don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about that. Just look at this. Okay, I've got that piece of paper. Yeah, fuck. It is depressing. It gets you off your game, boys. It doesn't matter if you're at work. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're still going to be thinking about it. You're still going to be running it through your brain. You can't help it. You're only human. And you seem to be the one that's always to blame. Just always. You know? And kind of gets you down a little bit. That's all. So anyway, go for a walk. Try and make yourself, you know, feel better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is too, man. Yeah, it's better. Sorry, man. Did add some gunk on it, bro. Anyway, I hope you have a good day today. I hope you have a good week. I hope you are successful in your life. And I hope you got someone around you that loves you. You know, like it's real. It's not this fake bullshit that I've dealt with. And I hope that it's real. You know? And if you don't have it, then I hope you're happy. Alright? You're not dwelling on things that aren't good. It's not good that way. Not good to dwell on stuff. So after 7 months of waiting, I finally get to go into the building. And apparently I'm going to get absolutely trounced. Like they've got it all sewn up, boys. They've got it all worked out, you know what I mean? That's what I don't know. She smells nice. Women smell nice, eh, boys? They've got nice perfume and stuff on, eh? Some women. I know. I know that Femme Fresh stuff, man. That's not a soap, okay? Femme Fresh is not a soap, all right? Femme Fresh does not clean cheeks, mate. Okay, cheeks are fucking very smelly, mate. All right, and they don't fucking, you know, they're clean. Yeah. Some chicks use that stuff. They don't use soap. They only use that fucking that stuff. I wouldn't use anything from Johnson & Johnson personally. You know, they're already up for what, $9 billion in talcum powder fines because it caused cancer. So I think a lot of their products cause cancer, mate. To be honest. Oh gosh, this whole process has worn me down a lot. You know, I'm supposed to be this big bad guy, rah, but this whole thing has just worn me down, man. Like I'm always fucking tired. I get out of bed and I'm tired. My body aches. Legs, arms, or whatever, I don't know. Maybe it's the stress of everything, maybe it's not, I don't know. But yeah, this whole thing has really worn me down. And I haven't seen my child, haven't spoken to anybody. And I'm this big bad guy. It's amazing how much has happened between, you know, there and then, you know, like that particular time and now or whatever. And it's my fault. It's my fault. Like I just shake my head. This is my fault. That's my fault. I haven't seen anybody. I haven't spoken to anybody. How could any of this be my fault? Okay? It's amazing how it's all thrown straight on my plate. It's my fault, right? It's got nothing to do with the surroundings, nothing to do with anything like that. It's just straight away, it's the man's fault. There is no accountability. Absolutely none. It is the man's fault. Yeah? It's incredible. So just go for a walk, man. Clear your head if you can. You know, you're not a bad person. You haven't done anything illegal. You haven't done anything wrong. They can paint you any way they want. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's real. Yeah? And we've never given up, mate. We've never faltered. We've always stayed on the path and done exactly what was needed to do in order to get to, you know, to get it across the line, and so that I'm legit and I'm, you know, I got my own place and all that kind of stuff. You know, doesn't matter if you got a full-time job, mate. It didn't matter. I had a full-time job for 13 months, man. Did I see anybody? Did I talk to anybody? No. You're glad to take my child support, though. You're happy to take that. Yeah? Happy to take the child support. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you had a full-time or not. You're still not going to. Yeah? And it'll be your fault. Okay? It's your fault. It's never their fault. Remember that, boys. It's never, never, never a woman's fault. It's always a man's fault. Well, yeah, I suppose either way. Yeah. But I've worked way too hard, mate. You know what I mean? I've just worked way hard to get to there. To get to that spot, mate. To get to where I am. Most men don't even make it this far. They've already given up, mate. Ages ago. You know, I've never faltered, mate. So for it to end up that way would just be really, yeah, really disappointing. All I have is my memories, man. All I have is my memories. I'll try. Try. That's why I go for a walk. That's why I go for a walk, you know. Just try and relieve the brain cells a little bit, boys. lorddobby@gmail.com is my PayPal. I'm totally skint, so until fucking Wednesday, I could do with a little bit of help. I'll understand we're in the same spot. It's all good. I understand that. That's fine. Other than that, it's like my hardest time. This is like my hardest time in 4 years. Something like that. This is like my hardest thing to get through. So I go for a walk. It kind of helps me. It tires me out. I've been walking for ages before I got online. They're going like mad at me. You know, never to stream, never to go online. You know, they take the channel down, remove the videos. I was like, what videos? You know, just you, rah. Why would I need to do that? I'm not doing anything illegal. What are you talking about? Yeah, they want me to stop. You know, not allowed to do this, not allowed to do that. Don't talk this, don't talk that. You know, got that magic shield, brother. Got that magic shield. You know, got that magic shield, mate. The deflection shield. The deflection shield, mate. Women have got that. Women are really good at the deflection shield. You know, whatever's coming at them, they can just deflect back onto you. They'll deflect. They don't answer anything. They just, you know, throw accusations back at you. That's it. They just throw accusations back, and then demands. They don't answer anything. They just throw more accusations, and then their demands, what they want, and that's it. There's no compromise. There's you know, you can't do anything. You know. So yeah, they're laughing, mate. They're laughing, dude. They're laughing to they're laughing. And it's so weird that even after all the paperwork and all of that, I'm this big bad guy. Should never see your child again, should never talk to your child again, rah, rah. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I haven't seen her and I haven't spoken to her. So you've pretty much got that already. Like, what are you even complaining about? You complain about everybody, not just me, everybody that doesn't comply. If they don't comply, bang, a report is filed against them. Yeah? So anyway, I got a job interview on Wednesday. I got a job interview on Wednesday. That's pretty cool, eh? So I look forward to that. Yeah. Try and restart my life again, mate, at my age. Everything is positive, mate. Everything is positive. Okay? I try not to be negative. I try not to dwell on, on the negative stuff, man. I read their paperwork and I just shake my head and go, well, this is the same thing I've been dealing with for 3.5 years. There's no difference here at all. Just more different things. And, I've always said that they can always invent whatever fucking thing they want, mate. They can say whatever they want against you. And it's never ending. It's never ending, mate. If you think a woman can never end in complaining about a man, then you're crazy. Of course she can't. She can. There are non-stop complaints, mate. Non-stop things that a man needs to improve to keep a woman happy. A Melbourne morning, mate. It's been raining all night. Just like normal, it rains. And then we get that sky, and most of the day it should be really sunny today. Good morning to all the lawyers and all of the people that watch me for her. Good morning to you. I hope you have a really good day. Make sure got your pen and paper out and you can write down any comments that I make that you're not happy with, or, you need to report, make sure you report anything that you're not happy about, because, how dare I say anything that doesn't make you happy. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbour. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my happy? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, that's on Wednesday. women. Your life can change a lot, mate, if you've got a good woman. Alright? Your life could change a lot, mate. It could be really good. Children, family. If you've got a good woman. If you've got a woman that's working against you, who's argumentative and entitled, arrogant, rude, your life can be a living fucking hell, mate. A living hell. You know what I mean? It could be the worst couple of years of your entire life, mate. Is with an argumentative woman and arrogant and rude and entitled and, you know, only their way, mate. You know nothing unless I am telling you. That is what I used to get told. You know, I know nothing unless I am being told by her. Okay? So, you have to deal with that. You're going to have a really, really shit couple of years, mate. And it's going to take you a few more years to get over it. Because it really gets into your head, because you put your trust in somebody. You put your love and your trust in somebody, mate. And they just shit all over you. So it takes you a little while to get back in the grift, mate. Yeah? But I've really noticed, man, they can really, really fuck up your life, dude, without any problem in the world. And they love it. They love it. They walk away smiling and laughing to themselves, mate. That they've achieved it. They've achieved their goals, bro. You know, they planned it out and they achieved it. They planned all that out and that worked. And then they've planned all this out and this works. So they're big planners, mate. Fucking evil, brother. Just evil. So be careful who you date, bro. Be careful who you fall in love with or you get married to. Be careful who you fucking let into your house and let into your home. And I would have never trust them, bro. I would never trust them, bro, ever. You know, if that person's telling you how much, they love you and how much you need to trust them and, you know, they'll always be together and they'll always love you. Yeah, that person's lying to you. Absolutely lying. 100% lying to their teeth. So be careful who you trust. I wouldn't trust them. They all want that brand new car, mate. They all want that brand new car. And it doesn't matter, you could be driving a piece of shit, mate. It doesn't matter to them. As long as they've got a brand new car. Hi, miss. I just come to see if there's anything on special, bro. I got $28, I think it is. Something like that, 28 bucks. To last till Wednesday. No sales in the masks. Haven't sold any masks. Absolutely none. None. Zilch. Which is pretty depressing.
See ya.
Is that today's, miss?
No, that came in yesterday.
Thank you, miss, for being honest. I got some coffee and milk off you, though. I spent something. Yeah, I should be fine. Thanks, miss.
See ya.
Is the come bread later today?
The rest of the bread has come this morning. It's just not the baker bread.
Baker boy bread comes today, later?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Thank you, miss. Miss, why does it keep going off when I go out the door? Like when I leave, it goes off, the buzzing thing.
Have you got a mic on you, maybe?
Well, I've got a wallet. Got all...
Just speak for it. Not
Mr. Sausage Dog. Did they end up finding that sausage dog, miss? The one that was lost? Oh, okay, sorry, ma'am. Yeah, there's a lost dog out there. It's been out there for like a week, a little sausage dog. Okay. So I've got some coffee. On special, man, $9. $9 on special, bro. $9. So yeah, I need some. I haven't had coffee all week, mate. I really haven't. I kind of like been struggling a bit, thinking to myself, you know, I've been doing masks, rah rah. Something's got to give, right? Come on, man. So, but nah, it's Halloween still, bro. It's still Halloween. I've got so many watches. I've never had so many watches on my masks, like ever. Like for every single mask, there's like 10 watches, 14 watches, 16 watches. One of the clowns has 18 watches. And I'm thinking, well, fuck, stop watching, okay? Stop watching, all right? I'm going broke, okay? I've got no paper, all right? I haven't got any fucking money to get anything to eat. I can get some coffee. It's fucking, you know? Far out. It's not like I lead a big flash life or anything, bro. It's not like we eat out every night or whatever. Far out. It's not like we're a Tim Star. How's that guy, man, on TikTok? He wins $12,000, mate, on the pokies. 12 grand. The very next stream, he's asking them for money for food. The very next stream. Okay? The very next stream. And his stream sends him $20 to go and get something to eat. It's fucking, mate, you know, like that's fucking bad, mate. That is fucking bad, right? I mean, he wins the 12 grand online, rah, rah, and then turns around an hour later and tells them that he's hungry. You know, can you send me $20 for food? No, I just wanted to let all those professional fucks know, you know. Yeah, I'm still around, man, and I'm still online, and I can go online anytime I want, you know, and you don't get to dictate to me what I can and can't do, or what I do and don't talk about, or, you know, you don't get to dictate that to me, you know. Like, you want absolutely fucking everything. Everything. And then you want to put, you want me to not be able to fucking even open my mouth. You know, get chained, gagged, get fucking the same Dobby fucking chains you had on me years ago. Fuck that, mate. Fuck that. I don't know, mate. Don't ever marry a commie, all right? Never marry a fucking communist, mate. The communism, mate, is the worst, brother. Never marry a fucking commie, mate. All right? That's the warning. There you go. You never marry a fucking communist, brother. Okay? Stick to your own fucking country, rah, rah. Don't ever marry a fucking communist, mate. Okay? You got to be careful of them Russians, mate. You got to be careful of them Russians, man. They're everywhere. Okay? Those fucking commies, mate. The Ruskies, mate. The Ruskies are everywhere. Everything I say is bullshit. Everything is for entertainment. It's all fake. Nothing is real. Yeah. You know, no relation to any person living or dead. You know, purely entertainment only. There you go. Understand. Gosh, mate. That is correct, ABC. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Yeah, mate, they watch everything. They're waiting for me to say anything I can or whatever they can turn around and, you know, that's what they're doing right now, man. Anything they can. There's got to be a reason that I'd never see my daughter again. Okay? There's got to be a reason, and we're going to find one. Okay? I'm going to find one. All right? Look what he said. There you go. He should never, ever, ever, all right, speak or see or have any communication. See? Like, oh, man, I'm sorry for laughing. If I don't laugh, I cry. Like, I really do. It's you know, it's the same thing as always. Everything but see your daughter. Everything but talk to your daughter. You're a CUNT. You're this. You're that. You're everything in the world that's wrong with the world. And I'm completely innocent. I am a beautiful 100%, just a charming, charming person. You know, that's the other side, right? You know. And meanwhile, they poison the well. You know, they'll sit there telling that person how you've got a DV order and a DV charges and a DV investigation. You know, he's committed SA against me and my daughter. Like, all of this fucking bullshit, dude. Just absolute lies. Just fucking lie. And then you walk out of the office and congratulate yourself. You fucking lied. You absolutely lied. So congratulate yourself for fucking lying. That's about it, really. Just congratulate themselves, pat themselves on the back, brother. And they've done nothing truthful at all. Absolutely nothing. And I've always said to you, man, it doesn't matter what a woman does to you or says to you or whatever they do, okay? That's perfect. It's only your reaction that is the abuse, okay? Because you're the man. So only the reaction is the abuse. Only that. And it doesn't matter how you explain yourself or how you whatever, you know, to them, oh, that's abuse. You know, you're abusing me, yeah? And that's how they put it, mate. That's how they write it down in their little bits of paper. You know, he's still abusive, he's still this, he's still that. You don't even fucking know me. You don't even know me. Never spent 2 seconds with me at all, ever. Not a single question have you ever asked me. But apparently you can tell me what I am. And you can tell me what I'm not. And you can tell me what's better for me in my life. And what I should do. Anonymously. Anonymously, by the way. All anonymous. All anonymous, mate. Never met you. You never get to face your accusers, man. They're just pieces of paper. They write down a little thing and put that in there. Yep, that's professional. Yep, look, I know what I'm talking about. And then they base everything off that. They base it all off that. They fucking lied, viewer. They blatantly lied. You know? They 100% lied. A lot of things that were mentioned in that thing, man, were never mentioned in the last 3.5 years. Never, never, never. Because it wasn't, you know what I mean? But now, you come to the crunch and it's you know, he did this, he did this, he did that, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and you're just sitting there with your mouth closed. You haven't said a word. You haven't said anything to anybody. You know what I mean? You haven't done anything wrong, mate. Nothing illegal, man. So this week is this week, mate. Help the old bloke out. lorddobby@gmail.com is my PayPal. Yeah, I could do with a little bit of help unless I sell a fucking mask, and then I'll be okay. But other than that, I'm a little bit on the struggling side over here, boys. A little bit on the struggling side. I can't get any bread until tomorrow. That fucking sucks. I was going to get a loaf of bread. I should have just got one of the other ones, eh? Sunblessed. Make some sandwiches, mate. At least I can make a sandwich. So yeah, I've been finding it hard to sleep and finding it hard to eat and just finding it hard to concentrate on anything really. Like I'm sorry, I'm trying to handle it the way I can, and I think I'm okay. But that's how I have to handle it. And I get drained, man. I don't know how to explain it. I just get drained. You know, that's all. I get drained. You can probably handle it a lot better than me. Yeah. I just really wanted to be a dad. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I was an idiot. I was an absolute idiot. I really was. But I believed everything that I was being told, how much that, you know, we'll always be together and I'll always love you, and, you know, don't you trust me? You know, don't ever fucking trust a woman that says, don't you trust me to you. Because, yeah, trust me, yeah, you can't trust them, okay? Yeah, don't trust them, man. Whatever they say out of their mouth is worthless. It's double speak. It's not real. And it's supposed to be from the one person that you're supposed to be able to believe in. I mean, you know, that is why you're with her, right? That's why you signed on the book, right? Because you trust your wife, right? So whatever she says to you, you're supposed to trust, right? Yeah, I wouldn't go doing that. That's a fool's fucking game. Because you can just be put into a little world, mate. A little make-believe fucking world. And you're the only one in that world, mate. And the rest of the time they're trying to get you. They're trying to fucking get you. Just make your life shit. You know, your daily life shit. You know, and generally it's, you know, they'll get you through the ignore game. They just ignore you. They spend every single day just ignoring you. They don't even say hello to you. They just ignore. Ignore. And you ask a question, it's just one word answers, yes, no, maybe. Aren't you busy? Isn't there dogs for you to walk? Can't you take Echo to the park? So plenty of reasons to not even acknowledge you're in the room. And that's your fault. It's all your fault. Remember that. It is all your fault. And don't you dare ask if there's anything wrong. Is something, you okay? Is everything okay? What's wrong? Talk to me, rah, rah. Because how dare you? That's abuse. That's abuse, okay? So that's how they regard it. Well, that's how they can put it down to. They can put it down to just, you're abusing them. Like, fuck, man, all you did is ask, what's wrong? Are you okay? But, just be careful who you trust. Be careful who you trust, mate. Okay? Because the I love you can sometimes be absolute bullshit. Absolute rubbish. I love you, sign here. I love you, give me this. I love you, do this for me. I love you, I need this. It always comes with something, man. It's never just I love you. There's always something comes along with it. There's always a want. So there's a reason you're getting told I love you, I love you. And trust me, man, it's about as, you would get more faith from a dog or an animal, a cat, a dog. You'd get more faith and reality, real out of an animal. Yeah, you really would. Choo-Choo had more real love. Choo-Choo the cat, his love was actually, a little bit more realer. So just be careful who you trust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go with 5 today. It's a strong one. Smell that. Oh, nothing like fresh coffee, eh, boys? Oh, man, I haven't smelt that all week. Yum. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot today, Jimmy boy, I'm afraid. We don't have a whole lot of anything. You guys would probably laugh at me if I showed you. That is why I was asking for help. We don't have a whole lot today, brother. I was hoping to get a loaf of bread, and it was fucking not until tomorrow, the fresh one. There's not a lot in there today, bro. This was fucking horrible. It was like eating pieces of rubber. It was absolutely atrocious, man. That's spaghetti sauce. I thought I'll have that later. I got some spaghetti there. I've got some noodles. We've got a bit of chocolate milk. That's about it, bro. Get a little bit of paper on Wednesday. No sales, mate. No sales, brother. Nothing in the masks. So nothing to tide me over, help me over kind of thing. So that's just how it is. It's been a boring weekend. A boring whole week. Because without paper you can't really go anywhere or do anything. You can't do anything, mate. And you need to conserve whatever. See, all my masks are still here, man. All the masks are still there, bro. Even the quarry's still there. House is clean though. They can't complain at me for my house. Like if my daughter visited me and that, she would be comfortable. She wouldn't be uncomfortable here. Across the road from the beach and yeah. But apparently I'll never get that. I'll never have that apparently. I'm just blown up. Anyway, man, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All I know is, boys, that I can put that into the court. I can put all of this in there. That's me. And they only need 2 pieces of paper. 2 pieces of paper. That's it. That's all they need. That's all they need. They just need a couple of pieces of paper to say that you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this. Look, he did this, he said that. And that's it. That's all they need. They're just accuse. They don't answer anything that you've written down. They don't answer anything that you say. Okay? Nothing. They just come at you with more accusations and then what they want, and that's it. They don't answer anything to you. You're not even worth answering to. You're not worth anything. Okay? You just do what you're told. You do what we tell you to do. And basically that's it. And And of course they're going to blame me. They'll blame me. They don't want to see or whatever, and it'll be Dad's fault. It'll be Dad's. In fact, I'm not even Dad anymore. I'm just called Charlie. I'm not even called Dad. So they've stripped me of my entire fatherhood, stripped me of everything, and now they need a nice little piece of paper to tell them how great they are and how justified they are. That's what the piece of paper will do. It will justify to them that, I was correct the whole time and I didn't have to obey anything and I didn't have to do anything at all. And it'll justify to me that I'll realise that, hey, it doesn't matter what you do or how you do anything, because all it takes is for them to ignore it and for them just to accuse you, and then that's it. That's all they need to do. They don't need to do anything. Okay? They can just ignore it. Ignore everything. Okay? Just accuse. Just come out and accuse more and more and more and more and more. And, choose different things each time. This time it's essay against everybody. I'm essaying everybody. I've essayed everybody. Everybody's got essayed, okay? Lord Dobby essaying everybody, okay? Fucking, and I just shake my head, man. Are you kidding me? It was a loveless, sexless marriage. There was no fucking hanky-panky. It didn't exist, okay? It didn't exist. There was none. Fucking, absolutely none. I mean, you spend your entire time in the spare room. The person doesn't fucking come anywhere near you and talk to you. Nothing. The entire time you knew her. Okay? Nothing. Just absolutely rude and arrogant and entitled and all the, But a perfect human being. An absolutely perfect human being. And, you're the one that needs to change. You're the one that's the bad person. You're the one that did this, and you did that, and you did this, and all that kind of thing. Like, right, okay. You've had no thing with anything for all this time, but it's your fault. You know what I mean? I didn't do that, pussy. All I did is touch your ass. I didn't do anything like that, mate. You're in a fucking photo studio. Don't be stupid. Okay? Don't be silly. It was the only time in that entire fucking time, mate, that I could grab some cheek, mate. That was the only time. And only because it's being held in front of a camera. Can't move. Other than that, it would elbow you. If I did that normally, I would just get the big elbow straight into the ribs. I would get the big karate chop, mate. Okay? I'm not the black belt here, man. I'm not the black belt. I'm not the black belt, okay? I'm not the trained fucking... they're all trained over there, bro. It's part of their school system. So... yeah, no, I didn't... I never got to fucking touch anything, mate. I don't know what kind of person invites someone overseas and, come overseas and I'll show you around and, you'll have a great time and rah, 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 rah. So you go overseas, man, and you spend the entire fucking month in a spare room and the person doesn't talk to you, doesn't say a single fucking word to you, man, for the entire month. Just ignores you. You're in another country, bro. The most the person will do is write a message out on a piece of paper. Like you want to get a beef soup or something like that. So I'll ask them to write it out in their language so that I can go down and ask for it. And that's it. And I'll be sitting there eating a beef soup on my own. Okay? I went everywhere onto China on my own. So let's not pretend that, I'm this bad person, rah, rah. Yeah. But they can't be the bad person, man. Only the man can be the bad person. Only the man. It's always our fault. Always. It's never their fault. It's never their fault. Ever. No, a cigarette, man. It's completely illegal, mate. It's nothing illegal. Okay, I don't have anything illegal. Okay, there's nothing illegal for them to complain about. I don't have anything fucking illegal. Just me in my living room. I've got a cigarette in my hand and they'll still fucking complain. Okay? So no, I don't have anything illegal. I don't give a fuck, mate. You don't need to say goodbye to me, you fucking rat. You can just fuck off. You think you're fucking that important? You need to say fucking me, mate, to tell me? Why don't you just fuck right off, mate, instead? Hey, how's that for you? Fucking kaboom, mate. Understand? Understand? I don't give a fuck you're gonna go, mate. You know what I mean? Piss on you and your fucking whole family, mate, and fuck off into the road. Okay, as if I give a fuck you're gonna go. You're fucking nobody, cunt. I, on the other hand, am Lord Dobby. Okay? You're very, very important bloke over here. You don't need to tell me you're going to go, mate. You can just fuck right off. Okay? You don't need to go. You don't need to tell me. Yeah, that's strong enough, mate. 5. I was doing 8 before. Anyway, man, enjoy your day. Thanks very much for saying hello on my morning walk. Now I'm just going to have a cigarette and a cup of coffee, just like everybody else does in the world, and plan my day and go up to the job centre and try and get a job and fucking try and do something with my life today. Maybe we'll sell a mask, hopefully, because we've got no fucking paper at all. I think I'm at $12 now to last me till Wednesday. So, yeah, all the haters will love that. Oh, fucking haters will love that. But I'm still kicking around, boys. I'm still kicking around. So lorddobbyking@gmail.com is my PayPal. Thanks very much. No, 5 tablespoons. 5 tablespoons of coffee. If you're going to have a coffee, Jimmy, have a fucking proper coffee, cunt. Okay? You don't want to taste it like milk, mate. All right? There's nothing like a milky, fucking soppy bit of coffee, mate. Okay? No, mate, I don't even fucking think about fucking. No, mate, I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it, mate. Anyway, enjoy your day, boys. Stay out of trouble, okay? All right. Take it easy. lorddobbyking@gmail.com is my PayPal. Help the old bloke out. Thanks for joining me on my morning walk. I hope I haven't done anything to offend you, or because you're so easily fucking offended. Anyway, I don't give a fuck if you are offended, to be honest. Have a good day. Take it easy. Thanks very much for your time. Chuck us $5 in PayPal if you can. See you, boys.